I'm Ryan Stegman, and welcome to Longbox.
Welcome back, page turners. Thank you very much to Ryan Stegman for doing the intro. This is episode number 25 of Longbox Weekly Comic Book Review, and this is where I talk about the books I love, hate, buy, and leave on the shelf. Before I get into this, please check out the interview I did with Ryan Stegman at the Motor City Comic Con. There's a lot of good information in there and definitely some contact information for you to get in touch with Ryan, maybe work out some commission work or just check out his artwork. Definitely do so. Right now, I'm in the home of Longbox Weekly Comic Book Review, and that's Comic Book Explosion. We're right here at 216 East Nipissing Street, right here in Lapeer, Michigan. Right now we have 40% off back issues and 20% off hardcovers and trades. Please swing in. I'd love to meet some of you guys, and I'd love for you guys to take advantage of some of these deals. So with that being said, here we are with the show.
Love it or hate it about you, baby, maybe leave it on the shelf. Love it or hate it about you, baby, maybe leave it on the shelf.
Here we are again, guys, with the most important part of the show, that's supporting independent artists. Independent artists are out there hustling day and night to try and get their own concepts out there, so that way some people can enjoy some really original concepts and stories. So definitely support independent artists. So if you're an independent artist, you got a book that's been in print, send it my way and I'll definitely give it an honest review and put it on the show. If you're just an artist, hell, if you're a musician, video production, if you just want to send something to contribute to the show, do it, send it my way, and I'll definitely put it up at the intro of the show, part of the intro on the show, even as the intro of the show if you guys are doing that stuff. And I'll definitely put you guys' contact information and give you guys as much props and promotion as possible. So thank you very much for everybody that sent something in. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to see what you guys send in next. Hey, page turners, do you ever look at your comic book collection and just go, man, those white boxes are so ugly? Well, not anymore, because now with Boxes in Action, they're going to take that boring old box that you got your comics collected in and spice it up and give your comics something to actually enjoy being in. So definitely go out and make sure you pick up as many of these boxes as you can, give them out for gifts, replace your friends' comic boxes with them, but take your books out of those boring white boxes and put them in something worthwhile. Definitely check out Boxes in Action. Thank you guys for sending this in, because this is an awesome box. Can't wait to go home and put all my wife's books in there so that way I know which ones are hers and which ones are mine. First up this week, we have another independent book. This is Paragon issue number 2. As you guys know that I reviewed issue number 1, I didn't exactly enjoy it. I gave a lot of, constructive criticism, and Paul Jameson over at the Superhero Network decided he wanted to see what my thoughts were going to be on issue number 2, so he sent it my way. This book, I gotta say, it's 10 times better than the first issue. Everything that you guys did in the first issue, both copies, you guys just, you evolved quite a bit. The lettering, the coloring, the artwork, storytelling, everything is so much better than it was in the first issue. So I definitely recommend you guys check out Paragon issue number 2. You guys are going to enjoy this. I've included some links in the description below for you guys to get in touch with Superhero Network and get you a copy of Paragon. Thank you very much for sending this in. Next up, we have Spawn issue 244. Now, all I got to say in this issue is it's just knock down, drag out, Spawn whipping Clown's ass, telling him what's up and showing him, you're my bitch. If you ever thought that I was your bitch, you're my bitch. A really good issue, man. Really plot driven. Some of the dialogue, it wasn't too wordy, but it was just really, it drove the story home. There was an event that takes place that I feel is going to be very key to the development of the storyline, and man, I really cannot wait to see where all of this is going to lead to. I feel like the story that they've been telling, and don't get me wrong, man, they've been doing really good with these issues. There hasn't been too much filler. Even when it's filler, it really seems like it's, poignant and important to the storyline. So I gotta say, man, I'm eager to see where all this is playing out. I'm eager to see who's been pulling the strings, who's been trying to get at Jim Downing. I'm wanting to see what's going on with Mo Belgia, because he showed up in like issue 200 and he wasn't around for the last few. So I just want to see what's going on. This is a book that I really recommend you guys putting on your pull. If you haven't been checking out Spawn, you guys are missing out. We're on issue 244 and you guys have been missing out on 244 issues. So definitely put Spawn on your pull list and definitely check out issue 244 of Spawn. Up next, we have Original Sin issue number 3. Now, if you haven't been following this book, you guys are missing out on a very, very interesting story. Every issue so far has really kind of given me one of those moments where I'm just like, whoa. And this issue, issue 3, totally ends with the situation where you're just like, I'm just interested to see how all this is going to play out. Is this outside of the continuity? Is all the events that take place in this, are they going to carry out and kind of echo into the this running history of what all these characters are dealing with in the books right now? Or is it, I just don't know what they're doing with this. But altogether, it's a nice story. Just, take it away from everything else out there and just leave Original Sin as its own story. That's the only story being told, and it's awesome. It's very well driven. All the characters in it, they have a really, really distinguishable voice to themselves. The dialogue isn't similar. It doesn't seem like one person wrote this. It actually seems like there's a group of people that are putting their minds to this, and that right there speaks a lot to me. So I highly recommend you not just checking out the issue number 3 of Original Sin, but definitely go out and pick up Original Sin. You're really going to enjoy it. And you know what? Some of the shops out there might actually have the little glow-in-the-dark bouncy balls and all that stuff that you got with issue number 1. If they do, pick them up because they're awesome. Get 2 if you can so you can walk around scaring your cat. So with that being said, again, definitely check out Original Sin issue number 3. Next up, we have the Maxx issue number 8. Now, how many times are you guys going to make me say this? If you're not picking up the Maxx, you're missing out on a seriously fun book. This character's not like anybody else out there. You can't compare him to anything. And the only thing that really, brings this character and this story to life in general is Sam Keith's artwork. Amazing artist. If you don't know about Sam Keith's artwork, I really recommend you check that out. Again, if you don't know who the Maxx is, go to YouTube, type in the Maxx, check out some of the animated stuff. If you like the animated series, that's what this book is. It's just kind of expanded on a little bit. Tells a little bit better of a story than what the animation does. So I really, really, really recommend you guys checking out the Maxx. If you're not, go to your shop, put it on your pull list. Definitely pick this one up. And last but not least, we have Big Trouble in Little China issue number 1. Now, if you're a fan of this movie, you're going to want to run out and put this book on your pull right now. Stop watching this, put it on pause, run out and put this book on your pull. It picks up right before the credit scene stops in the movie, and everything just keeps going with as much momentum as the movie had at the end. It's just, I really cannot recommend this book anymore. This is the one book that's come out this week, that if you're going to buy anything, if you're going to put anything on your pull list, it's Big Trouble in Little China. This is something you're not going to want to miss out. All the characters, the same mannerisms, the same attitude, every single thing is in this book, and you're just going to have fun. One thing that I really kind of noticed, Dennis Berger from Wonderland Comics, he actually pointed this out on Facebook, that this really kind of resembles like a modern day Star Wars. You guys really got to check this out. This is a book I recommend more than I recommend anything else this week, so definitely check out Big Trouble in Little China. Don't leave this one on the shelf.
Love it or hate it about you, baby, maybe leave it on the shelf. Love it or hate it about you, baby, maybe leave it on the shelf.